there's often this idea, it's twofold. One is that you should be grateful to be here, and anything that you get as a child is a gift. And you should just be happy for whatever scraps are given to you versus the parent being like, I chose to have this child. And so I have a
That's right.
responsibility to give them good things. But then pairing with that, there can be this idea of from the time child is born, there's total depravity, they're evil. As a baby, I don't remember this, but I was told stories multiple times, and it was actually really humiliating. My dad told us in front of a church Sunday school class once that when I would cry as a child, they thought I was demonically possessed and they did like an exorcism. And
Mm.
I think it's just so unhelpful when people have those ideas that child comes out of the womb with something evil in them. And then on top of that, anything good that they receive, they should just be grateful for the scraps versus parents had the autonomy to bring that child into the world. In most cases, there are a few exceptions
Well,
to that.
that's the thing, right? Women don't have autonomy over their
Yeah,
bodies and
that's true.
their goals. Yeah, I think the original sin doctrine is extremely damaging to children because it affects the way you treat the baby. If you think a baby's crying because they're depraved, you're going to try to exorcise a demon out of them. You're going to try to let them cry it out. You're going to discipline, even spank a baby. There's extremely ignorant of a child's normal development. Baby, you need to be tending to their every cry. That's what they need. They're crying because they need your comfort and they need to be fed or changed. And then that just goes on as toddler and preschooler and school age and teenager kids. It's like having this idea that humans are sinful is going to impact the way a parent parents a child. And it's in the most damaging way if you believe that they're inherently wicked and sinful, as opposed to they have needs that need to be met and they are figuring out who they are and learning. So it it makes all the difference that one single theology. So yes, I'm very anti original sin. And this idea that children are should be grateful to be here. I feel like I'm always apologizing for bringing my children into this world with all its struggles. Like, I chose to do this to you. No, yes, we didn't, babies did not have a choice to come into this world. We didn't have a choice to be born into the family that we were born into. And I harp on this point often. Babies, children do not have a lot of power. And I don't say this to well, the reason that I say it is so that we are very conscious of power dynamics, that we're always very conscious of how much power we have over children. And I don't think even the most gentlest parents can equalize that power. It's hard because if a child is this tall, just in physical stature, we have more power and we can't change that. And so we have to almost overcompensate for that power differential. But yes, being conscious of it is a huge thing. And so I'm always saying, they don't have power. They didn't choose to be here. They don't get to choose so many things. There are so many things that are powerless to them. They don't have money. So yeah, it's hard. It's hard being a child. Let's try to support them as much as we can.